to... I wish this just saved as a setting whenever I open this app, but howdy travelers from afar. Welcome back to Expedition 33. Hello, Rio. And last I left off, we beat the paintress, and we weren't sure where to go. I have found a place. I did a little bit of off-screen exploration to check where I might go, and at some point, I discovered this place that's become a grinding place for me. And I shall show you what I experimented with. Well, first off, I want the first strike. But yeah, I changed the final skill for Verso for this area because his AoE is light and they're weak to light. Not much changed on Monoko. And there's something I've been waiting to experiment on. So there is... you can see Mel is in my party instead of Lune, and she has this last chance skill.
Ready to strike.
Can I strike this without killing it? Yes. And I was not able to mark it. Okay, well, that's fine. But I was waiting to test this final bit. Now that she has points, we'll deal... Remove self-shields and self-applies defenseless. Okay, well, we'll do Stendhal, which deals extreme single-target void damage in one hit. It's highest damage 2 million. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not the 60k it was displaying there. But yeah, I'm able to kill these things. They give a lot of XP. And there's 3 fights in one area. They're all the same enemies, though. We've fought them quite a few times. But yeah, Verso can just use his skill twice and will eventually get them all down. At some point, I hope I can one-hit them all the time. But that point is not currently. Maybe a bit more crit might get me there? Oh, I definitely need Energizing Start. I guess I can equip Burning Break. Hope that gets me enough crit to kill.
Let's carve a path.
It kills one. Oh yes, plenty of experience here, and every enemy also drops a thing to upgrade our weapons. So we can upgrade whoever we want. I don't think I have the final weapon that I want on Monoko. So I'll upgrade Luna instead. Yeah, I just kill a bunch of things, and then I can level up. Pretty easily. And I've restatted everyone to focus on the on getting the maximum damage off of their weapons. So, for example, Averso currently scales on agility and luck, but also might. So he's capped on might, agility, and he's capping luck. But we'll leave this place. And I'll go see if there's anything new in camp.
I don't usually get this nervous, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now?
Now it's personal.
Okay, yes, we can spend time with everyone, I guess.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumia. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I
Right,
asked
there's
his
Otto.
team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him?
He got marged.
You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere.
Oh,
His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
five. And do you have
I don't
anything
usually
else?
get this.
Yeah, I can see.
It's...
Now it's personal.
Oh, there's also a 6th one. We'll spend a good bit of time talking then.
I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
Did Esquier put you up to this?
Clearly.
Esquier's such a little trickster. He keeps trying to get me into the water.
You did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquier.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim. That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to
Fair
teamwork?
enough.
What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Sneaky Verso.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that. I had an aversion to mushrooms, but got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Esquier fed me so many mushrooms. I mean, I died the first few times, but now I'm immune.
This is your idea of an inspirational story.
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react and not panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer and teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational.
It was something.
Hey, defeated swimming.
I don't usually get this nervous.
Yeah, I can see.
It's...
Now it's personal.
Oh, another one.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others, but if you had asked me back then,
Howdy, Agatha. Welcome.
I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket.
Things are going well on my end. How about you?
You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks, I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
CL.
Yeesh.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
So...
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Yes. Him.
Oh, okay. This level 7 is max, I guess. So each character has at least 3 more that they can do. And that unlocks and slice for CL.
It's strange watching her.
Maëlle.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a paintress, but also our Maëlle.
Yeah. She's our Maëlle. Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
Oh.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Yes.
You said you traveled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46. No. Why?
Oh, nothing. I thought maybe.
What is it? Lune?
My parents.
They were on 46.
They were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their trail.
You have?
Yeah. On Siren's Island.
Oh,
I can show you.
Oh.
really?
But don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Askia can fly.
No. No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, you can go anytime. It's not far. On the outskirts of Siren's Island.
Thank you. It's strange.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah. Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
Fine.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter in his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Mael,
I'm getting quite tired.
fine.
They're counting on me. I found the letter
What?
from Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand
Understand what?
why Maman.
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Vaso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess, there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With the third axon.
Oh, that axon. I guess we're climbing.
No, we're flying. Giant tower on the island of the last axon near the monolith. Okay, and she didn't level relationship this time, so I guess that I have to visit areas for some of them.
How are you going to win back their trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Everything okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years. At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
Will a duel help you feel better?
Not today. I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans.
Howdy, Kel. Howdy,
They
Billy.
are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. And when they go, they never come back. Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here. You are the most loyal friend, and certainly not just a gestural.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah. I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now, don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Claire, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
Then let's go get cut in half.
So,
You're really enjoying it.
can't rely on... Well,
Yes.
it is a beautiful evening. The colors in the sky, the shining of the stars. Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noko back.
I thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Who knows how much time tomorrow will allow? No. Let us give Noko the gift of today. It's a simple journey to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the station.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
I'll deal with Golgra later. You helped me bring Noko back once before. Will you help us again? My friend.
Always.
Sacred River, north of Monaco Station. Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Noir is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
I can't believe you told Ciel about the wine.
Oh, well, she's very persuasive.
Really?
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Fair.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
What? No, that's not true.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Lune's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Of course she does.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too?
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Of course.
Yay!
Who would turn down an SK hug?
Noir is scary when he's angry.
I've used my magic and made a bot disappear.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Oh, I didn't, I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh! And Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, meanies who hide things but who aren't really meanies. Verso, I remember.
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
Where I lost Uri.
Uri. Right. Which one was Uri again?
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Oh! All of these bubble areas.
Right. So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Claire used to sing all the time. It made him so happy. And you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Esk. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Why would he want
it'll be a better rock.
Better. How?
I have a better idea. We trade him paper so that we can beat rock.
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature clay on top.
Sure. Why not?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee. Thanks.
Ooh, how about that rock over there? Cool. Ta-da! Doesn't it look just like him? I almost feel like Francois is here with us. All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes, yes, yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see Francois.
Oh, we're going right now.
You're back.
Francois!
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yes.
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Oh, you're shielded. But I guess that doesn't really matter. Oh, very easy fight.
Here. Take your rock and scram.
Oh, Uri.
Rock and stone.
Missed you. Thank you, Fanfan.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh, Francois.
He really does miss her.
Now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
Glad I could help.
You do more than help. You're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
Cover all of STA's abilities. Can now go underwater. That unlocks a good bit of things for us to do.
Anwar
I guess he's not that.
cousins.
There's still one more dialogue.
Francois really misses Claire, huh?
Yeah, he waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like he would never leave me.
Do you miss Versa? I mean your Verso. The real Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mention him with me.
It makes you sad.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
You're my friend. Other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
Esquier, thank you, mon ami.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
SKA Max. And another radiant attack. Okay, we went through everything that we could. Except checking up on the others.
Esquier.
Are you troubled, mon ami?
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend?
I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
Oh, you mean the second time we met?
What?
In the caves, yeah?
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's fun.
What do you mean by second time?
First means number one. Second means number two.
Yes, I understand that.
So when she went at sea, he was the one to rescue her.
So, was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes, you were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
It was you. You saved me. Back then. Wait, but how?
I heard your tears.
From so far away?
I heard you, so I came.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do like to cry.
I guess I do.
Verso likes crying too.
Yes, I know.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
No. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best, mon ami.
Alright, we went through all the dialogue we could. So now we've got some extra locations that we can go. Where are we? Oh, we're at the entrance of SKA's nest now. Though I kind of want to go to Lumiere, not necessarily to end the game, but to clear everything before the end of the game, like to clear the areas and whatnot. See if there's some shops or anything important to find. Because surely we can leave after starting the area. It wouldn't make much sense if we couldn't.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Oh. We summoned the expedition.
Tomorrow comes.
Alright, yeah, I still have an exit portal. Oh. Oh yeah, we explored this place, we find everything that we can. And then we leave.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumiere.
Oh yeah, I can break those now.
What have we here?
I'll have to pay attention. Okay, I'm very strong for this place. Found shortcut. Immediately play it when falling below. Wait. Where's this shortcut? Oh, well, I have to learn Powerful Revive. Immediately play when falling below 30% health, once per battle. So you're telling me that I can last chance, and then immediately act again afterwards. Is that so?
Battle.
Let's try it out. Last chance. This sets me to 1 health. I've dropped below. It works. Okay, so I can make sure I always get this combo off whenever I start a fight. Well, whenever I start a fight, that it is worth, like, using that. Because that, as it stands now, I can just pretty much end the fight in one hit.
Let's carve a path.
Yes, just one normal here.
Interesting.
Nice.
Actually, I am gamaging like everyone else. Looks like my plan didn't work. During my time in this trash can, I found a rare treasure. I am trusting it to you. Farewell.
Oh! Wait! Upgrade weapon to level 33? I suppose that's the max?
My turn.
I found the trash can man again. There's a way up here, but there's also stairs. Okay, the stairs lead nowhere. This is still linear. Yeah, this is the right way. We gotta check the other way around.
An advantage.
Energizing powerful. Give AP on applying powerful. I need you to learn it. Now we can go here. Who this? They're dead. That's who they are.
Good stuff.
Hey, I think I've grown very powerful with the other map that I found. You know, maybe I can just one-shot... I can just one-tap them with normal attacks. Rather than making a big animation. Oh, no, I can't.
Let's go the path.
Good stuff.
Turns out resistance to fire kind of stops that from happening. This is where I dropped down from. Oops.
Let's go the path.
Hello.
Well, that will help.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
I am.
Good stuff.
Another Pictos charging stun. I should not take away shortcut. How much lumina is that? That's 5? Okay, no, that can be changed. She does not need marking shots or charging stun. Okay, no, that's an equipped thing. Does not need augmented aim. Hold on, what was it called? Second chance. No, not second chance. Shortcut, shortcut. It's here. Would be nice, but I have a marking be prepared before I attack with her, usually. But she does have 1 spare AP whenever... First health dealt and taken deals 50%. Yeah, I am missing that. That should have been there from the start.
What have we here?
Nanoko learned new skills. Well, I can't really tell from looking here, but if we go to a flag, we might be able to see. I guess this loops back here. Hello.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, lovely.
There's a thing here. We can destroy you.
My turn.
Ooh, that was not a one hit this time. But this will be.
Last chance. I can do it.
Easy. Nanoko gains a new skill.
Interesting.
Nice.
There's lots of color of Lumina in this place.
Getting close to 4
Oh.
years of streams.
Howdy, Kitsune. Thank you for the 44 months.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
Message received too late. But yeah, they just out-barriered the Paintress's barrier with muscles.
Nice.
Let's see. Monoko's 3. Okay, no, we only... Wait, no, we got 2 more skills since last time. We're only missing 5. I'm currently going through Lumiere, but not to finish the game, rather to get whatever stuff is here.
Oh, wow.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here? Great.
I have become quite strong, as you can see now, Kitsune. Oh, well, that's pretty easy to do. I've got a weapon that starts to be an S rank. And I can use one of the weapons that are S rank as well.
Good stuff.
One of the skills that's in S rank. Instead of costing 9, it costs 5. Time to super boss. After I've explored, like, the first enemy I found in here, I got something that's really good for one of my characters. So on the first encounter I did, I got it. Monoko probably learns a skill here. Yes. this up.
Useful.
Healing stun converted to chroma. I suppose I already had a higher level of it before. Oh. Die. But yeah, Verso's weapon is quite strong. Start battle at S rank but can't be healed or gain shields. Gains 20% increased damage when he doesn't take damage. Apply Rush on rank S. He starts at rank S. So he starts the battle with Rush. And each rank that Verso gets is plus damage, so at his rank S, he's at the highest damage he can be.
Useful.
Right, I can break these now.
Good stuff.
Lots of collectibles in the place.
Good stuff.
There's a merchant.
Interesting.
How did you even get here?
Sekira do bonina. I feel.
Alright, let's fight Asmael. You do last chance. Set your HP to 1 and for Virtuos. Max your AP. And do Stendhal. As you can see, the numbers are pretty big. Full strength, increased damage on full health. Well, that's not gonna work for Mael, but that's gonna work for Verso. So, weapon collected. I'm not gonna buy the weapons I already have. And I've got plenty of recoats, so I don't need to buy that.
Papa is somewhere past the garden.
Don't they level if you buy them? They do level, but I can also level them by using materials that I've accumulated. By that point, it's pretty much just a waste of money. Does money still have worth? Well, you saw that I could buy something with my money. So I'm assuming there's still merchants I can buy stuff from. I'm not extremely rich.
An advantage.
You can climb on this. I guess there's nothing special here to be done with the statue.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
Nah, we don't need to defeat them fast. We're leaving before the end game anyways.
My turn.
It's the place including I'm gonna look for new work soon. Oh. That's not good.
Good stuff.
Can I just one-shot the two of them? Minoko can. Oh. I guess I can't.
Not impressed.
Fair enough. Bit more money to collect.
Oh, lovely.
There's more stuff on this side.
Interesting.
I guess that's not too much longer.
Nice.
Gradient Fighter. I think that's everything here. Let's equip full strength.
Your father's been extra inspired.
Creation. Create this. Bastard and strong. Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. No, that's bad.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
No, we're not ready. In fact, we're gonna leave this place, because this seems to be the final battle that we've arrived to. So we're gonna go back to the continent. And go do other things now. Can we fight these? No. I suppose they're not meant to be fought. I don't think I've ever been here, in this section of the map. Oh, they survived. No! Danger!
Not looking good.
Okay, do I have an AoE on you? Yes, Phantom Strike. So you're going to last chance.
Last
Get the second turn.
Get ready.
What do you mean I don't get a second turn? I put myself to 1 health.
Watch out.
Oh, maybe she was already 1 health. So she didn't go down to 1 health. Alright, let's restart. You know, that's exactly what happened. Okay, in that case, you do Phantom's stance. You strip the shields. Monoko uses a healing tint. Oh, she doesn't heal. That's right. She is...
Last
in inverted mode.
Careful now.
That's more like it.
Yeah, that's more like it. You can do Phantom Stars again. God damn it. Shield.
What lovely feet.
I can do it.
Alright, please end the battle with this.
Prepare for annihilation.
She did not end the battle with this.
Let's finish this.
Apparently that was too early of a block.
Okay. Flames. Brave. Ready to parry.
Well, I'm embarrassed.
Yes, yes, another blighted wave.
Okay. Flames. Brave.
That's more like it.
Oops.
Not looking good. Last chance.
Should have done this before. With how long I've managed to survive with her.
I'd love a dance.
Urso's rank D, so he's not going to deal much damage, even with Phantom Stars.
Some stars.
Still breaks. Oh, that was enough. Good lord. Wait, what was that? Confident? Okay, no, I already had that one. It just leveled up. Okay, let's not go make that mistake again. Let's be healed next time we encounter something. That Mael can get an actual double turn.
My turn.
Last chance. Blades sharpened.
Now you do this. Easy battle. 4 million damage.
이라셈. 이라셈. 호미드.
There's a petanque somewhere. So I can actually explore underwater, but I'm not gonna do that area yet. There's a petanque here. So go to the places that the relationship quest had us, well, was indicating for us to go to. Although...
Ready to strike.
You're marked and you're burning. I think I'll skip.
I can do it.
And then you'll do last chance.
Last chance.
And you won't heal because I forgot to heal you before this fight. I don't want you to act
Not
then.
impressed.
Oh. You'll attack because you can inflict defenseless. And you'll shoot because you can inflict mark.
The dance begins.
And now you can stand off. Beat Sprawn. Cheater. Always play twice in a row. That must cost a lot of Lumina, though.
That was one of her first creations.
Yeah, 40 Lumina. But someone can equip it. How about Verso?
Hang on tight. the sky. Hang on tight.
So one of the things was on Siren. One of the relationship quests was on Siren. That's the main entrance. It's probably not at the main entrance.
Here we go.
Home again.
Oh, hi.
Get ourselves.
Flashing through the sky.
Seems to be the place. It's Duran's dress.
The 46 are nearby.
Here?
Yeah, but getting to them might be tricky.
When is it not?
Are they?
My parents? No. It's Amelie and Christoph. They used to come by our house for dinner.
I'm sorry.
They were good people. Their journal must be around here.
Yup.
Let's cut the path. Cut him
Okay,
down.
so now I can inflict defenseless. A burn. A march. And then leave it to my elf.
Last chance. I can do it.
Now I've been able to stack everything I wanted. Oh. It's not over yet. Oh, I have to shoot them. Oops. Or a limb. Actually... Okay, no, that's not it. Oh, that's not all that good. %100% crit chance when 4 stains are active. Increase damage for each consecutive turns without taking damage. Critical hits apply burn. That's kind of similar to what Verso has. Interesting. Balatro upgrade.
Expedition 46, Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us, but it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry. Her daughter Lune will finish their work.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we now turn to
Why?
the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse
Why?
Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Ow.
All my life, everything we did was about the Paintress. It was a constant hum in the background. This worry, this responsibility, just always there. Always. Always. There was no relief. Never. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them. Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort. Only results.
If you hated so much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head. And running away won't silence them.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours. Even if they were alive, the voices in your head, the voices you listen to, have to be your own.
Is that how it works for you?
Getting there. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Alright, there's 2 more. And then I guess we started exploring the underwater places.
Son, here I come.
Okay, I don't fully remember the places that we were supposed to go, but I know one of them was near the... One of them mentioned that it was near the Paintresses. Near the monolith. Left side of the map for the tower. That must be the tower in question. Have you done each character sys? Have you done every? No, I'm doing that right now. This is the second one that I am able to do. The Reacher. Well, I think that's one of the rank 6s. That seems like an Axon.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
Oh.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
Okay, no, I can pile up
She
for a bit.
who grasps the sky.
More stat points.
I hate climbing.
Sneaky.
Nice.
I can probably start skipping some battles. Okay, I don't think I've beaten this one.
Nice.
Well, that will help.
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
She who grasps the sky.
Well, but at the same time, maybe there's an enemy in the encounter that I haven't beat, even if it only shows this guy. No. So I think I'm still gonna do all the encounters. I've seen that generally the first time you beat something, they drop an item.
Cut him down.
Good stuff.
Cut him down.
Exploration. Oh. Oh, are they already banned? Thank you.
Let's carve a path.
One of them got passed earlier. I guess it must have been a fresh account. Already beaten this group before.
Cut him down.
Ooh. They survive a hit. Not for long. First free aim shot deals 200% increased damage and can break. Interesting.
Great.
Easy.
Well, that will help.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
Looks that way.
Stuff down here. I knew it.
Lovely.
And these seem to be a bit more special than the regular ones.
Let's go the path.
Not more special. Not too much more. I guess they're just stronger. But I did see a pétanque pit.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Sounds like Renoir. There's a pétanque thing here. That means I'll find one somewhere.
Nice.
Oh, hi.
You're outmatched.
An advantage.
Here it is.
On me. Ready to pound.
Bring it on. Just try it.
Ready to pound.
Cut him down.
Let's do it twice. Yeah, very decent. So at some point I'll find a way down. Who this?
Vertigo, remember? His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that. Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect. So accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
All these inventions. Gustave would have loved to see this.
Wait, but there was a slide I could go to. Yeah, all the way over there. Oops. So there's a way to shoot up there. I do have to get to that place though, because it has a Pictos. How do I? Is there a way up to this platform? Yes, there is. Seems to be from this platform. I think this is the correct platform, but I could be wrong. This is not. It's too far up. I think I'm gonna get rid of these two so that I don't have to dodge all the time. And the encounter on the other side. Ah. Okay, so what if instead I went the other way? What then do I find? I find the balloon I used to get here, which doesn't really do much. Oh, I've got to slide down to a mine that I missed. I wonder if I can kill it without really doing the mechanics of a mime combat. Yeah, I think I can. Yep. But otherwise, there's not really anything else here. Okay, I want to get all the way over there. Seems to be done from this platform, but how do I get to that platform? Oh! Howdy, Beatrix, you just witnessed me fall. How goes it? How is your stream? It was Resident Evil Requiem. I see. Yes, welcome. I am being confused at where to go to get to some place with treasure. Finally on the Leon part. Let's go! That's the best part. I haven't played the game, but that's the best part. God damn it. Okay, let me get that done, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Yeah. Yeah, there's this place here with treasure, but I can't get to it. Okay, it's not something that I have to shoot. Yeah. But we're looking around and I'm not really finding yet. Oh, Jeebus. Howdy. Yeah, how goes it? Welcome. Ah, I keep falling at this bridge. How goes it? How is your stream? Jeebus. Grand Theft Auto 5. How was the game? I guess the 33rd expedition. I can't get to this treasure over here. But I've been trying to, yeah. That's also the third time I fell off this beam that I've been traversing. That I did completely fine the first time, yeah. Alright. There's some grapple points here that leads to that pole. Yeah. But how do I get up there? Yeah. And I'll run the store real quick before they close. Okay. Thank you once again for raiding. Good luck. Get there in time, definitely. But yeah, how do I get to that grapple or this one? Alright, so as I go up here, it's on my left, yeah? No! How could you judge me, yeah? I just want treasure, yeah? It would be in front of me, now it's to my right. Can I interact with this? No. What about you? No. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm not getting that treasure at all. Yeah, it's the Pictos I miss. Yeah. Unless this takes me to a place that allows me to get there. Yeah. But no, that just seems to take me way higher. Yeah. Well, I'll go search here later, yeah. I can take the flag back at some point, yeah. Well, there's something here, yeah.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, they live. But they're not gonna live twice, yeah. Yes, enemies in this game are usually troubling to look at. Merchant. Hi. Fight me. Alright, I want to one-shot you.
Time to hit big.
By just a casual 3 million with barely any setup. Tireso. See, this is why I keep money, Kitsune, who's probably not here. Went BRB earlier, yeah. Because I find shops like this and they have a bunch of pictos for me to buy, yeah. I don't think I've explored this entire area yet. And a hot air balloon in this place has been something that takes me to a new area, yeah. Saw the glint of a Pictos. No, that's the other hot air balloon I arrived from. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Verso could take one turn to use this, and then the next turn, this goes off. Let's try it. Only possible because he takes 2 turns. But there's more than one enemy, so I'm just gonna use this. Yeah. Oh no, there's another.
Expedition 61. Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
Alright, now I don't know which one to take first. I guess I'll take the lower one. Haven't finished exploring this area anyway.
Ready to strike.
There's some hooks over here.
Great.
Well, that will help.
Okay, I got chroma. I got the chroma that was above. This seems more of a side area because of the merchant. Okay, this is taking me back down. Oh, I see it. The treasure I was stalling at earlier. Okay, that's not the one, but I have to clear these fools to take this chroma.
What have we here?
And that's the Pictos I wanted to get at earlier. I guess I had to wait before getting it.
Interesting.
Perfect. Let us proceed. What's the current game goal? I am exploring places that I'm allowed to explore, basically. Like, I can easily beat the final boss, but I'm doing all of the other content before it. Like, I think I beat a super boss earlier. I guess that's my goal. Ah, there we go. You caught him. Oh no, we're not reaching the top. So I think... So I've been thinking... Duke. I think I'm gonna remove him when I get the pet. Once I get the pet, because I can get the other stuff from the other bosses. Yes, I am thinking sometimes. Howdy, Anitsu, welcome. See, right here, I was not thinking because I didn't see this grapple point. And thank you for the hat pets. Oh, maybe this is the tallest point of this area. Oh. Was wondering if the pats would hit the eyes. Glad they did. No, it's pretty well positioned.
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
Well, by the letter. Was the winning lottery ticket, I'm sure. But no, we actually knew the contents of that letter. Verso actually read it before.
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that. Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
Welcome back, Kitsune. Oh. A one-on-one, huh? Alright, she doesn't have burn on the shot anymore. Just do a last chance. And act again and then do Scandal. Boom. I was about to say I got lithium, but no, it's lithium. It seems slightly less dangerous. Seems like Relationship Quest has a tendency to give the best weapon for the character.
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky. We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia. Send me to my family.
Wait. Mael!
Alright, what is this weapon? In Virtuo's stance, hitting a marked enemy doesn't remove mark. Switch to Virtuos on counterattack. Grants chill when switching out of Virtuos. It's agility and luck, so that's also the same scaling as my current weapon, but better effects. So I guess I'll level up this weapon next. Possibly to 33. Yes, certainly to 33. She's my biggest damage right now.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Mile, I wasn't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye. I'm truly sorry, Verso.
At least she's free now.
All right. So now I have a weapon to level up for Mael. And where was the the other relationship quest I could do?
Hang on tight.
So there was one at Siren, and then there was this tower,
Hang on tight.
but I forgot the other one. No, this only tells me the main quest. Right, somewhere close to Monoko Station.
Flashing through the sky.
Now I remember. Well, after checking, of course. I guess this must be it? Yeah, Sacred River. But I'm gonna leave that for next time.
Flash through the sky.
For now, I'm just gonna return to my grinding spot. I guess I switched Lune's weapon. Because this is now her best weapon? Question mark? But it doesn't have luck scaling. Which I like from the Diminurim. Do I have a skill that can generate 4 stars quickly? I mean, 4 stains? But yeah, for now, we return here.
Flash through the sky.
And this was once a danger zone, but now it's just a spot to get some materials to upgrade high-level weapons. I mean, it already can't be healed by because of inverted, so... So, I think with this, I might be able to one-shot these encounters. And I'll just do 1 round of them, and then... I don't know why Luna is in my party now, but... This is the party I was supposed to have.
You're outmatched.
Yep, it's a one-shot now. And there's 3 encounters like this on the map. They're all the same enemies, so... There's no variation to what I have to do to gain XP and materials for weapon upgrades. Ah. I guess it's a one-shot when I'm lucky. Yeah, I even get recoats here. But more importantly, Grandiose Chroma Catalyst. And after a few runs of these, I'll have a level 32 weapon for Mael once again. In fact, I'll go all the way to 33 for her. It shouldn't take too long, so I guess I can finish that now. Then I can just rest and fight them again. I don't need Energizing Start 4, I guess. Let's put on something with more crit. Maybe that will put me over the barrier I need to get the kills. Confident. Plus 32 crit rate? Sure. Perfect. So now that I always one-shot him, this will go even faster. I need to do this at least twice. Well, 2 full runs. And then I'll call it. And then I'll call the end of the streak. And this also gives me a huge chunk of experience every time I do this. Alright, second run. Well, third.
Let's carve a path.
Now upgrade weapon. Lithium. 32, and I will use the perfect chroma catalyst to make this 33. Especially since that also increases the scaling, which is actually 3,000 damage. For the last upgrade. But now that makes me really want to try it. I guess I'll equip Verso with a skill that is single target. So that you can cut one down. Oh, I can't use Endbringer. Alright, that's fine. I'll just... Right, I have to strike him first.
Mitre.
Since that's gonna apply defenseless. Now I apply burn and a fish for a mark. Here we go. I guess strike the other one.
Sweet taste of blood.
Now use last chance. And then Stendhal with your brand new weapon. $8.7 million.
You're outmatched.
We've created the big numbers.
You're in this way.
You gotta grind into overtime? Well, that's all I did for now. I wanted to get the weapon maxed out. That's pretty much all for now. But I might continue. Thank you everyone for stopping by. And I shall look for someone to raid. I'm not too sure today. Oh, no, I found it. Here are raid messages if you want to use them. Everyone can use the first one, subscribers can use the second. And I suppose we can go see some RuneScape gameplay. The not old school one, though. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. My next one is gonna be tomorrow. And I still haven't planned what I'm gonna do tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of the day and a good night if you're going to sleep. And I hope I can see you all next time. Bye bye.